Hey, howdy, hey, everybody. Happy Saturday. Welcome to Disney Night Live. It's October 11th. Wow, October already. Cool. Almost halfway through October. Halloween's right around the corner, and then the rest of the holidays. So, Disney Night Live here tonight with you. I've got Morgan from Dream Finding Parks, and I've got Jim, our co-host, backstage, ready to join us. We're going to get into our favorite Disney songs from Disney movies, as well as from Disney-owned franchises, since they own so many things, and there's a lot of great songs. We're going to talk about that tonight. Some news up front. But first, and as always, D Magic World, our friends at D Magic World. Let's get rid of these banners so we could show D Magic World. DMagicWorld.com, 24/7 streaming Disney Music Magic. Only one station now. They got rid of the Disney movie music station, and now they're just focusing on Disney park stuff, so attraction music and music from around the park. So check out D Magic World, please. You can check them out at dmagicworld.com. Our friends over at D Magic World would love to know that we told you about them and that you heard about them through us. So that would be really cool. I also have a really fun little snippet here from D Magic World as an ad, so please listen.
Welcome to D Magic World, your place for magic at home, at work, or wherever you are. D Magic World, non-stop magic every day.
So dmagicworld.com, check them out. We're coming right back. I got to get rid of that on the screen there. Oh my God, I'm losing my mind tonight. Where is it? There it is. So again, Jim and Morgan backstage. Anthony, what's going on, my friend? I see you on Instagram Live. I got a shout out to my buddy, Anthony. We're coming back to you in a few minutes, so don't go anywhere. Please hang on. Let me do the show shares and enjoy some music and grab a drink, grab a snack. Be right back. And we are back. Welcome to Disney Night Live. Welcome in, Jim and Morgan.
Hey, how's it going?
What's up? What's up, everybody? Happy Saturday. Hello to everybody tuning in. Hello to Lily. Kim says,
Hey,
hey
Lily.
there. Hey there.
I know her.
I know her. I just saw her a little while ago. What's up, everybody? I hope everybody's having a good Saturday night, and thanks for joining us. We're back. Had a week off last weekend. We decided to do a little fire pit action and make some s'mores with Colton and his buddies, Christian and Connor. And we had a good time. So sometimes you got to make it about family and take a time out. So we took a week off, but well, let's get rid of these banners that are scrolling through, and just want to remind everybody we are on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all over social media, and that there's a new podcast episode out tonight. It is our episode from 2 weeks ago where we talked about the 2025 Epcot Food and Wine Festival. So that was a fun one. So please check out that podcast. Is up and running. So download, listen, like, subscribe. Isn't it? Food, drinks, merch, music.
Yeah.
We encompassed all of it. Yeah, it was a good one. I'm just looking up. Thanks for sharing this, Morgan. I'll see it now. I got so many screens going on. I even brought an iPad down in the basement tonight for an extra one, because you can never have enough screens.
No, like I'm trying to share on my stuff too while I'm talking to you guys. So
yeah, thank you. You know, that's why I kind of do that few minutes in between and do all the shares, because I don't want to come into the show and that there's like 15 groups and things that places we could share to. So it kind of be like not concentrating on the conversation if I was doing all those shares.
Yeah.
It's a struggle. It's a struggle.
The struggle is real.
I'm looking for here it is. I was looking for the article I posted in the group the other day too. We wanted to talk about, I agree, CNN. About Disney, there was some news. You know, I love it too, because like everybody at work knows I'm a Disney stan. And somebody at work was like, "Oh my God, I heard Disney raised their prices and no one's gonna go." Okay, it's madness. Disney did raise their prices. There's increases every year, right?
Yeah, they raise it every year.
Every year, yeah. And these raises are not across the board. They are at the U.S. parks. So Disney World, Disneyland in California. And the way the article reads is there's going to be a sticker shock for people visiting during the busiest days of the year. So these are peak visiting days, right? Peak visiting times of the year.
Well, what I always love is whenever people announce Disney has raised their prices, they always talk about how it's such an increase and the peak times are going to be more expensive. They've been doing the whatever they call the ticketing system, where you pay more to go during the peak time for how many years? Like, I feel like at least 10 years, if not longer. It just
goes up incrementally, you know, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
it's significantly worse since they reopened after COVID, though.
Right.
Yes. Prices like across the board have been worse,
and it's always around this time of year too, which a lot of people don't realize unless they're probably like us and they geek out and they just happen to know. Yeah, October-ish, September-ish.
Yeah, because those times are coming, right? The peak times are coming. So the way the article reads, it says a single park ticket during Christmas or New Year's weeks, for example, are going to go up 5% in Florida to $209 plus tax. So the first time the Magic Kingdom tickets are going to cross the $200 threshold. For Disneyland Resort in California, that peak ticket is going up by 8.7%. So a higher increase there. It's going up to $224. But there was an announcement that for people flexible enough to visit during slower seasons, most other Disney World single day, single park tickets have increased by about an average of $5, which isn't like a crazy amount. So it's the lowest priced single day ticket with tax for Animal Kingdom Park, it's going to stay the same. Actually, the other parks, it's the lowest price single day ticket. Let's see. There's a new discount offer. Disney World guests up to $250 of each night of a minimum of 4-night room and ticket package for most days from late Feb to July next year. This is also stackable with another discount, free dining plans for kids ages 3 to 9, with the purchase of an adult dining plan through all of 2026. So it wasn't all bad news.
I'm a little surprised that they were willing to take the publicity hit on raising Magic Kingdom prices, given how much construction is going on in Magic Kingdom.
Right.
But if you think about it, I feel like Hollywood and Animal Kingdom get more of a hit on their construction that's going on than Magic Kingdom. Because if you think, so really, what Big Thunder Railroad is, we don't have an opening date yet.
Right.
For their refurb. And Tom Sawyer Island.
Right, but visually they've drained the rivers, they've got up the walls. It looks not great, right?
Right, exactly.
The whole view of Liberty Square and Frontierland doesn't look great. So
aesthetically, not so good.
Not a good presentation.
But so ride-wise, Big Thunder Mountain's still down, but like at Animal Kingdom, they're not raising the price, and I think that is a great thing because it's a quarter of the park that is just not operational. Yeah, and they're closing down. They're making more announcements. I mean, they're closing down Trilo Bites soon,
this
and
month
parts of the down. So I also heard that when they close down Restaurantosaurus, that food is moving over in Magic Kingdom to that area where they have all the little different I forget the name of it. Oh my god, I just lost the name of it. But they have like different sections that you can go to in there and get different types of food. So they're going to be moving over like the base type things like burgers. Kingdom? No, in Animal Kingdom.
Animal Kingdom. Okay.
Yeah, Animal Kingdom. I think you get like a sausage sandwich or something like that. There's like, all different items there.
I'm excited about the Animal Kingdom updates. I mean, first of all, I love that.
Yeah.
I love that park so much.
Yeah, me too.
And that really needed some love because Dino Land was never great.
No.
Even though Dinosaur, we will always miss Dinosaur, near and dear to our hearts. We said our goodbyes in June. We managed to snag one of the Rover toys, not this year, but a year ago. Because a lot of times you'd go through there and there was no specific merch to the ride that was always cleared out. They weren't reordering it for a couple of years, but we managed to snag a Rover, so we were happy. My daughter's got it on her shelf.
Nice. But, yes, Harambe Market. Thank you, Lily.
Okay.
Yeah, Harambe Market.
Which makes sense. Which, by the way,
Valerie,
if you guys have never tried the grilled corn on the cob over at Harambe, which is like a weird snack. Like you're not thinking, I'm going in to get some corn on the cob.
Yeah,
better,
definitely.
And obviously much healthier than.
Yep.
I just laugh when I talk about corn because I don't know. Have you ever seen that little kid who loves corn? And there's like YouTube videos and memes about him everywhere. And it's a little kid and he's getting interviewed at like a corn fest, and he's like, "It's corn," and it's. Somebody even made a song out of him. He's like, "It's the most delicious thing in the world. You got to check it out." Now
I know what I'm Googling.
Yeah, you got to look it out. The Corn Kid. Oh my God, it just makes me laugh. They should have him over there just selling that corn. But yeah, I mean, so let's see. I don't know if there's more in this article. All right. So for all the busiest peak days, other Disneyland single park tickets are increasing 3% or less. U.S. inflation sat at 2.9% for 12 months ending in August. Perhaps the best new deal is for Californians who make up more than 50% of visitors at Disneyland. They're going to be able to soon buy a 3-day adult ticket with the ability to hop between the resort's two parks for $249. It's usual. It's usable any 3 non-consecutive days between Jan 1st and May 21st. So there's actually some good things coming out of these announcements, right? So they didn't just bang up the prices for peak times. So I mean, I would go into if you're planning on visiting Disney World or Disneyland in the near future, just start to look at these increases or what deals are going to be out there. And there's some things about annual passes. We're going to see increases from $20 to $80 for new purchasers. Well, the Premier Skip the Line service is seeing a bump at Disneyland Resort as high as $449. Woo. So there's a lot of stuff to dive into with this, but
I mean, my annual pass goes up every year. I've been a pass holder for since I left the college program in 2010. So I mean, I've been a pass holder that long, and I actually bumped my pass down to the lowest one available.
Right.
Just because the price increase.
Yeah. Please let them. Oh, yeah, I know. Well, last time we were there in July and we met up with Aaron, they didn't even have it at Trilobites. They better keep that on the menu. Or
that is so popular. I would be surprised if it does not get moved.
It's probably one of the best snacks at all of Disney World.
Yeah.
I mean, it is so good.
I saw on Disney Food Blog, the one, credit where I see it.
Yeah.
Before it was either Trilobites or probably Restaurantosaurus. They had a kids meal that came with a souvenir cup, and it was like a legit, like, it wasn't like a little kid's, it was like a normal person sized cup, and it had Animal Kingdom all over it. And I'm going in December, and even though that area is going to be gone, I'm going to hunt for that because it was super cute. It said it was Animal Kingdom specific.
Nice. Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Park and attraction stuff is always really fun to get. I mean, the good thing about Dinosaur is the ride vehicle is going to stay the same. I'm sure they're going to theme them differently, I would think. And the track is the same. So
it's just going to be Indiana Jones.
Right. I mean, they're keeping the ride system. I don't know.
Yeah.
What if it'll be any modifications to the actual ride at all, but they're keeping the system.
Yeah, it's the same system as the Indiana Jones and Disneyland.
Right.
Disney, yeah, right, exactly. That's why this fits so well, right? So
I actually saw something really interesting about that ride that I was unaware of, that it was actually 2 levels. So there was someone actually published a map of it, how it goes down to a level and then it comes up to a level. It's actually a 2-story ride system. You don't even realize you're going between 2 levels, which is, and then they mapped it out, which is where you were between floors and when you went between floors and came up and came down. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. I had no idea.
When you first go on, you actually go up, right? With all those red bright lights on you. So maybe that's where you're up, right? And then at some point,
basically you're traveling through, and then they take you down. So it's like a 2-tiered ride system. I had no idea.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
If I'm able to get on in December, I'm gonna have to try to visually remember. Okay, I'm going up. I'm going. Okay, which floor am I on now?
Dinoland had a really cool backstory. I mean, it still does. The story's really cool. I just don't think it ever came to fruition there with some of the parts of Dino Land. But I thought the Boneyard was really themed well when Colton was younger and would play there. And Dino Land also has one of the best Disney soundtracks ever. I mean, they play George Thorogood and some cool music in that area. So, we do need a dinosaur souvenir. Well, we have a couple that Colton got, I think, a while ago. But yeah,
I mean, I'm definitely going to hunt for some Dino Land souvenirs in December.
Oh, yeah.
So if I see anything, I'll have to shoot messages. Be your personal shopper.
You get the classic rubber puppet for the hello there.
Oh, I remember
hello there. If you're really into stuff like you were saying, Jim, about the ride system and how it's 2 floors, there is a pair of sisters. They go by the Mouselets. Mouselet 1 and Mouselet 2, and if you haven't watched them, you should. They do a podcast weekly podcast on Monday, and I watch them on YouTube. The one sister is a civil engineer. She works with like roadways and stuff. And both of them break down whatever they're talking about just so well. But the engineering part about the backstory about stuff with Disney. Yeah. So if you're into that and you want to really get some in-depth like information out of it, check out the Mouselets.
I just finished watching their series on, I guess they called it the Vacation Kingdom series.
Vacation Kingdom, yeah.
Which was really cool. Because I mean, like, I did know some of it, but what really drew me is I've always been intrigued by Shades of Green.
Yeah.
And I knew it was there previously. So like that's what drew me into that playlist. But I just watched the whole thing with like Discovery Island and like, it's
the Vacation Kingdom story is really cool because they only had Magic Kingdom and then, Contemporary and Poly, and they wanted to bring people in to stay longer. Yeah. So they called it the Vacation Kingdom. And I mean, there was all sorts of water activities and golf, and that was their thing there. And then they get into how River Country came up and but they talk about like General Joe Potter, who did the moving waterways so that there's no mosquitoes. So like really cool stuff. I can go on and on and on about the stuff they talk about. So so check them out.
Geek out. Check them out.
Right, exactly. That's the best way to say it. If you want to geek out about some Disney stuff, check out the Mouselets.
Yeah.
Disney music.
Jim,
you were right. Yeah, because once I started putting together my list for tonight's show, I was kind of like, I can go on and on about saying like, what are my favorite songs? So I jotted down some, but we wanted to kind of break down our favorite, and it doesn't mean that they're the best, and also get anybody watching what's your favorite song or songs from Disney movies or anything Disney owned, right? So I'll give you an example, something Disney owned. I love the song From Now On. That's from The Greatest Showman, that is owned by 20th Century, but it's a Disney property, and absolutely love it. Yeah. So that song just gets me emotional when they get into like the whole chorus of it. So, but that's an example of something like where you could say, well, it's not like Pocahontas, it's a Disney owned thing. So, yeah.
Side tangent on Greatest Showman. I'm sure you guys know, they did a soundtrack with like other artists, like Pink and her daughter redid one of the songs. There's a YouTube video. I'm a huge Pink fan. Like, she's one of my favorite artists. Her daughter's in a performing arts school right now, and there's a YouTube video that just came out. Hugh Jackman had both Pink and her daughter come on stage for some show he was doing, and the three of them sang.
Oh, cool!
That song. Nice. It was really cool.
Yeah. What's really cool about, so I was telling Kim earlier too, I saw a preview for a movie coming out with Hugh Jackman and Kate Hudson where I guess it's a love story. I mean, I haven't seen it, but the previews show that. But he starts a Neil Diamond cover band. And just the story of the movie looks really fun. I love Neil Diamond, right? My mom's name was Caroline. Her song was Sweet Caroline.
Nice.
But I can listen to Neil Diamond any day, any night. So Hugh Jackman, I Song Blue might be the name of the movie.
Yeah, I think
check
so.
it out.
I think so. Yeah,
right.
I
so
I saw a trailer for that.
Yeah, but it looks cool. It looks like a good story. So, I figured we could take turns and kind of talk about some of our favorites, and also, hopefully anybody watching, tell us in the comments favorite songs from Disney movies or anything like basically owned franchises by Disney songs. So,
sure.
Who, Morgan, you want to go first?
Sure.
All right, I'm gonna put you right on the spot.
I'll go with probably I have some obscure favorites.
Yeah.
And some everybody's on, it's on their list no matter what. So I'll go with more of my everybody's got to have this on their list. And that's Never Had a Friend Like Me from Aladdin.
Yes.
Like I feel like that's got to be on everybody's list somewhere. Might be somewhere on the list. But Robin Williams as the genie is just iconic. And the whole scene and the animation with that song. Plus, Aladdin has a special place in my heart for me and my boyfriend. So, like anything Aladdin and Beauty and the Beast, like we love.
I think that has a lot to do with song because song provokes emotion.
Yeah.
But that emotion, like, it could be something like, say you were somewhere that you would really enjoy that time and there was a song playing in the background. That song kind of sits with you now, right? For it ties that memory in. So I think that's, it has a meaning with you and your boyfriend. So that makes it even more special. Yeah. That beat makes me want to move. Yeah. I never right when they get really fast. It's a great one. Yeah.
I mean, I remember listening to the on cassette, the soundtrack.
Yeah.
Because
that's how far back it goes. Yeah.
Nice.
That's how old I am. I got a cassette.
Hanging out. Jim, why don't you tell us one of your favorite?
All right. So I made my list. It could go on and on, right? So I tried to pick songs that either were favorites or that were important to me for a reason. So as David knows, and you may have heard me mention this, Morgan, my oldest son, Dan, has cerebral palsy. And so when he was young, he was developmentally delayed quite a bit and years to reach milestones and so forth. And Disney was one of the things that really drew him out and got us going as a family when he was little. And so, like a lot of little boys, and Dan's 22 now, so going back a ways, he was obsessed with cars. So Cars, he was absolutely obsessed with them. He made us watch it, David, like over and over again. It was like, I want to watch it. Right. And then we were in the car, and it was always the Cars soundtrack and stuff. So now we live in North Carolina now, and we drive to Disney. And so what I subject the entire family to, we get in the car, and it's 5:30 in the morning, and the kids are half asleep, and we're about to pull out of the driveway, and I do this.
Oh, I can't.
You can't hear it?
No. Can't hear it.
I thought it would have played. All right, anyway. So we end up playing "Real Gone" from the Cars soundtrack. The Sheryl Crow song is
nice.
Is a big one. I blast that on the car and pulling out of the driveway and like, oh, Dad. So it's just kind of become like a family tradition, like my Clark Griswold moment where I torture them as we're pulling out of the driveway.
Yeah, but it becomes a tradition, right?
Yeah, exactly. And Sheryl Crow gets us on the road.
Right. Sheryl Crow can do that for you. I'll never forget the first time I ever heard her. I was driving. I used to do deliveries for this company. I was in a van, and I heard her song come on, and I just, her voice is just that good, and I was really into her, but that was a long time ago. So that's a good one as well. Cars, and then Cars Land coming to Magic Kingdom.
Yep.
Very exciting.
It should be fun.
Yeah, man. Definitely.
I'm so excited for that land.
Me too.
And that it's not a copy of the one in California.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to be different theming. So
yeah.
So Life is a Highway too. I mean,
I thought that's where you were going at first,
right?
When you were saying, the song from Cars. I'm like, oh, he's going to do Life is a Highway.
No, Sheryl Crow. I probably the other one from that soundtrack, which is kind of obscure that we like a lot. Our Town, which is actually written by Randy Newman.
Right.
And so Randy Newman wrote that, and they had James Taylor record it, and that's beautiful, and it never gets enough love, in my opinion. That's a great song.
It's kind of the issue too when I started going through like soundtracks to movies, and I was like thinking about a song, and then I'm looking at the rest of the songs, and I'm like, basically, I like all of these songs on the soundtrack.
Yeah.
Right? So you kind of have to pick out your favorites. One of my favorites is Go the Distance from Hunchback. And a big part of that is because of Happily Ever After. And when I hear it in Happily Ever After, it just kind of gets me in the feels. But that song is
Go the Distance. That's Hercules.
That was on my list too.
Yeah. So yeah, but don't they sing that in Hunchback?
It's on the Hercules soundtrack. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. Me and I got so when I looked up "Go the Distance," it's or is that maybe not the name of the song?
Maybe.
So if anywhere to go and where I belong, isn't that the song?
That's Hercules.
Really?
Yeah.
So why does it come up with Hunchback? All right, so from Hercules, Go the Distance. Wait, I'm gonna look it up. I looked it up earlier. Hunchback, Go to the Distance. Yeah, doesn't he sing it? Hunchback.
Don't believe AI.
Go the Distance.
Get off Chat GPT and ask her.
Yeah, no Chat GPT.
Yeah, you know what? Hunchback, Go the Distance chords. Yeah, if you look it up, it's there. But then it comes up with Hercules.
If you go to Spotify
Hercules,
or Apple Music, do you find Hunchback with Go to Distance?
Okay,
yeah,
so
this Hunchback.
Got
Hercules. All right, I'm gonna go to Apple Music. I'm most definitely wrong here.
I mean,
guys.
there's Bells of Notre Dame out there.
Kim
Maybe
says
Out
she thinks
There?
Oh, is it out?
Maybe
Out there. Okay,
Yeah.
I love that song too.
But
But
is
Go
that
the Distance is definitely Hercules.
okay?
Yeah. But I'm not mixing up two songs. I just thought it was from. Yeah, you're right. Go the Distance. All right. Scratch that. Go the Distance from Hercules.
Okay.
It's still emotional though. It does get me in the feels
yeah.
tonight. Yeah. I'm confusing a lot of things tonight, Kim. It's okay. I'm 53 years old. You're supposed to be taking care of me. Okay.
Yeah. Once you get a certain age, you get confused. Just period.
Yeah.
You know.
You get confused.
Yeah.
All right. Well, still good song.
Yeah.
Folks in the I think they may blend them in Happily Ever After. It's possible. Yeah. Anyone in the audience? We want to know what your favorite Disney songs or something, a song from a Disney owned franchise. So let us know. Let's go back to Morgan.
I would say that my next one is okay. I can't think of the name of that one, so I'm gonna.
Is it from Hunchback?
No. It is from Hercules though.
No, nice. Oh wait. Is it the song that Meg sings?
Yes, the song that Meg sings.
I love that song. Yeah.
I love Hercules, period, because I'm half Greek. So when that movie came out, I was like, yes. Movie about, Greek gods and goddesses. Yes, this is like up my alley. But Meg doing now I'm not gonna be the typical fallen in love princess girly. I was like, I can get behind this. So
I won't I won't say I'm in love, right?
I won't say I'm in love.
Yeah. It's a really good song. Susan Egan, Cheryl Freeman. So I'm not sure who the lead on that is, but
Susan Egan. Yeah.
It's Susan Egan. Yeah, it's really good. Yeah,
and
I won't say I'm in love. Yeah.
I love that they have a chorus in like the muses in the whole movie because traditional ancient Greek plays had a chorus performing in the background as the backup vocals, very similar to kind of what they did. So they kind of paid homage to that. So
I like it. Yeah. I like it. Kim brings up the Zombies one soundtrack was good. We watched that a lot when Colton was younger.
That's a good starting school song.
Yeah, right. Yeah. And some of the songs from there were good. So it definitely. Yeah, I won't say I'm in love. I think is it Jim, you're up.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I'm disappointed I can't play music for you, but so
I'm sure it's playing. We just couldn't hear it.
I can try again. I'm trying to see if I could do something with the routing here. It's embarrassing when I've got this much equipment in front of me and I can't get this to play.
That might be the problem. It's too much equipment.
Could be. I mean, you don't hear that, right? At all.
No.
That's
is it Go the Distance?
No, but that's on it. So One of the ones I love is the from the Pirates of the Caribbean soundtrack, which people think of as the main title theme, but it's actually called "He's a Pirate." But it's the music that everybody thinks of when they think of Pirates of the Caribbean. It's very short. Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, that's.
You don't need. I'll just sing the song. We're good.
Yeah. Also in Happily Ever After.
Yep. At Hans Zimmer, and terrific piece of music, and just iconic, and that always gets me going.
They I don't know if you guys or anybody listening is into EDM, but when that movie came out, Tiesto, which is a super famous DJ in the EDM world, remixed "He's a Pirate," and I put that on my workout playlist.
Oh yeah.
All right. Cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pirates. The Pirates of Caribbean attraction is like my favorite at Magic Kingdom. But the first movie, the score is really good. Let's see. One that goes with, I mean, Toy Story, right? And Colton was little when we watched Toy Story. You Got a Friend in Me. Like, that's just,
Yep.
That's a song that kind of brings me back. It's got that nostalgia. And Colton, when I asked him tonight before he's sleeping over at his grandmother's house tonight, actually, he said he likes the song from The Incredibles, the first song. So that was one of his, and some of my songs are Kim's. But when I said You Got a Friend in Me, he's like, yeah, that one's nostalgic also, but he prefers the song from The Incredibles.
He's a teenager. He doesn't want to, get too nostalgic.
Right, true.
Gotta play it cool.
I'm trying to let's see.
Is it the instrumental song, like the instrumental part?
It's called Life's Incredible Again. It's the
yeah,
that one. Yeah, so he's like, that's a cool song. So
yeah, that's very cool.
Definitely. Yep. So You Got a Friend in Me from Toy Story. Just nostalgic. Brings me back to when he was a teeny little dude. Morgan, what do you got? What do you say? What's
Well, we'll stick with the nostalgic track.
All right.
And Feed the Birds from Mary Poppins.
Oh, yes.
I have memories of my grandmother, who is no longer with us. And she was a music teacher, and I used to spend summers in South Florida with her, and that's why I went to Disney so often, because every summer we would, during my trip, she would take me and my cousins to Disney. But she would sing Feed the Birds when I would go to sleep at night. So
oh, nice. That's a really good memory to have.
Even when I've even gotten teary with Mary Poppins characters at the parks because of my grandmother and my association with that movie and her. So.
Right. That's what music can do, though, right? It kind of shapes your memories, and it makes new memories, but you have that soundtrack in the background of those memories. Yeah. Favorite soundtrack for T9 at Chicken Little. Feed the Birds is a beautiful song. Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely. Jim, what do you got on your list?
Well,
he may have fixed the problem.
And are we sticking with nostalgia because we need tissues?
No. So talking about songs from properties that Disney owns, I have the Rainbow Connection.
Oh, nice. Totally forgot about that. Muppets.
Yeah. And Paul Williams, classic song, and they've owned the Muppets long enough that I think I can consider that a Disney property.
Yeah, I mean they own it, so
yeah.
And
the Rainbow Connection.
I have not done a night at Jelly Rolls where Rainbow Connection was not played.
Jelly Rolls still open, right? Jelly Rolls.
No, Jelly Roll's
that closed. No, the other one's open. The dance hall is still open. Yeah. Right. Yeah, Jelly Rolls. That's done. Boo. Never got to go there.
It was a good time. I remember when I did the college program, there's one night a week that we didn't have to pay a cover if you worked in the service industry, which of course if you worked for Disney, you worked in the service industry.
Right.
We'd go hang out, and like I said, every night I was at Jelly Rolls, somebody requested Rainbow Connection, or the Rainbow guys played it. The whole bar is singing it, so it's very, heartfelt, gets you in the feels, regardless of the level of alcohol that may or may not be in your body.
We had a couple during the pandemic, during COVID, we had a couple performers on from Jelly Roll. That was fun. Yeah. And they had some downtime there. Let's see. Is it me that goes, or is it Morgan?
No, it's you.
Is it me?
Rainbow Connection
was Jim?
Jim.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Un Poco Loco from Coco.
Ah, good one.
Love the Coco, and I love Un Poco Loco.
Yes. Very, very good.
Good song. And not because it's nostalgic. I just love the movie. I love the colors of that movie. And the music. Speaking of old Disney music, did anyone have the disco record from the late 70s? Macho Duck and Lots of Fun remakes. I did not have that.
Yep.
Do you guys recall that?
I've seen it, but I did not.
Yeah.
I'm an 80s.
I mean, I remember
so
Macho Man. Yeah. Now I'm gonna have to listen to Macho Duck. That's funny.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I know. Like I've seen it online, like the disco record.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Morgan, you're up next, and while you're telling yours, I'm gonna search up Macho Duck.
My next one is I'm actually going to the parks, and One Little Spark, Figment. I love Figment. Him and Orange Bird are like my two favorite characters, and they're my favorite characters because they're park characters.
Right.
And I have to do Figment every single time I go. I miss the original version with Dreamfinder. Hence Dream Finding Parks is the name of my site. But yeah, One Little Spark. And if I find the original online, like if I'm just randomly Googling one day, I will play the original version, because with Dreamfinder's voice, that version was so much better.
It was good stuff. I actually found Macho Duck.
Uh-oh. Nice.
Valerie had it when she was a kid too. Look at that.
Nice.
Yeah. I love it. Figment is one of my favorite characters, along with One Little Spark from Lily. Yeah.
Kim, you should try to figure out if you can make Macho Duck the ringtone whenever Dave calls you.
Oh my God, that would be great. Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Yeah. There's a dude, I see his videos on like Facebook Reels. He has like some of the sounds from around the parks, like in his car when he gets in, and he tells you how to like download them and then put them into your car. So like when he gets in his car, it does like the whole monologue from the monorail.
I want to do that to my car so bad.
Yeah, he tells you how to like do it.
Yeah.
So it's pretty neat. Yeah.
Everything I've seen, though, you have to have an iPhone to do it, and I have an Android.
I'm wondering if he gives for Android as well. Maybe he does.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe cover that look like
I want the monorail. Please stand clear of the doors.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Or right now, because of Halloween, welcome, foolish mortals.
Yeah. Yeah, you could change it up.
Yeah.
Jim, what do you got on your list of favorite?
So, from Little Mermaid, I've got Kiss the Girl.
Nice. Good one.
La, 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 la.
Another one that there's so many good songs from that.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. That one.
See, is that on my? I'm looking at my list. Oh, I have some songs on my list from Little Mermaid, but that was not one of them I put down. So I love Under the Sea and Part of Your World from Little Mermaid.
Part of Your World was on my list, but I think that's on every list.
Right. So those are two that I picked from Little Mermaid. Just another iconic, Disney movie, animated movie that reminds me of when I was younger and seeing it. So
I had the cassette to Little Mermaid as well.
Nice.
I had quite a cassette collection as a child.
Yes. Did you make like there was always the people that made like tapes for parties and stuff, like mixtapes. Did you make mixtapes?
I made mixtapes for myself. Like I had a Walkman and listened to music on the bus because I went to a school that wasn't like very close to my house. I went to a magnet school. So I had a long bus ride.
Right.
So I'd record stuff off the radio in middle school and do that. But
there was so much work for us back in the day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was a little spoiled because I had the 2-deck
right
set player with the radio connected. So all I had to do was like sit in front of my radio and hit the record button at the right time if I wanted to get it off the radio.
Yeah, but that was the thing. Like you literally had to wait for that new song to come on the radio, and you had it queued up, and it was like you'd have pause on, and you had to let go of pause to record, right? Or say, it was like a whole thing.
Yeah.
So.
But with Little Mermaid and all those, I had the original official soundtrack cassette tape. So.
Yeah. Kim said, let's see. The biggest connection, admiration, nostalgia, and love for Disney more than the parks even realized that the Disney music just may be I think again, that's it's one of the senses that, so Disney touches on your senses, right? I mean, of course, with the smells and all that, but they hit you with those feelings, and music can do that, and it does it for so many people. So yeah, for sure.
I think you could talk music and movies of Disney with anybody.
Yeah, exactly.
Whether they say they're a Disney fan or not.
Right, because at some point in their life, they've seen some sort of animated Disney movie when they were little. Yeah. Jim, I think you're up. I think.
All right. So how about When You Wish Upon a Star?
Nice.
Oh, classic.
I just, that to me, I'm 12 and I'm Sunday night, I'm watching, Wonderful World of Disney, and then it cues up, after Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom is finished.
I like that.
That always does it for me. That's like a transformative snippet of music, just a couple of bars of it, and I'm in a mood.
That's I mean, that's all you need is a couple notes. I'm pulling up my next
Jiminy
one.
Cricket singing it. There's no better version.
Yep, absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not sure anybody's gonna know. Well, you'll know if you've seen the movie, but by the title, and I don't think I might be saying it correctly, but it's Lilo from Lilo and Stitch. You guys know this one?
Is that the Hawaiian roller coaster ride?
No. You know this one?
Yeah.
So
don't know what they're saying.
Me neither.
Like it. Yeah.
But I love Lilo and Stitch, obviously, with Stitch being my favorite, and I just love that song from the movie. So that's on my list.
And I like that they brought it back for the live action too.
I still haven't seen the live action.
It's streaming on Disney Plus.
I know. I'm so behind with stuff.
I have to admit, when they announced the live action, and even with all the trailers, I was apprehensive.
Right.
Stitch is one of my, I would say, top 5 favorite characters of Disney. But they did a good job. Is it my favorite live action remake? No,
but
they did a good job.
I heard it was done well. Right.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's see. Morgan, I think you're up next. Yeah, that song always takes me back to our Hawaiian wedding. Aww. Nice.
So I'm going obscure because I don't think anybody knows this song. It's called If I Never Knew You. And it's from Pocahontas. And it plays in the credits.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to have to listen to it afterwards. I do have something from Pocahontas on my list, although I don't like the movie. Didn't enjoy the movie. I like some of the songs from the soundtrack.
It's John Cicada and Shanice. And growing up, I was a big R&B and hip hop girl.
Right.
In the 90s and 2000s. So this song, like I actually heard it again on the soundtrack, because who watched the credits back then? There were no end scene credits back in the day.
Yeah, well, Lily has, because she likes that one. So yeah.
Yay, Lily. And just like it's a good song. So
yeah, I'm gonna have to see if I've ever heard it. I'm gonna have to check it out. Yeah. Jim, what's up? What's up on your list? What do you got?
So, Belle from Beauty and the Beast. For some, how to describe it? When I first saw Beauty and the Beast, the animated movie, it was, I think, the first time that I saw an animated movie that felt like it had a Broadway production feel to it. Like that whole sequence and the way Belle was written, and Howard Ashman and Ellen Menken were amazing, and just it was elevated to a level that I hadn't seen anything before, and I was just speechless. Really, I was like, wow,
So
we've achieved a new level of art.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I get what you're saying too. Even from the opening with that song in the town, and it's got a Broadway production to it, and they did a really good job with it. So I had Be Our Guest and Beauty and the Beast from the movie on my list.
I had Be Our Guest on the list, because just like I said earlier, Beauty and the Beast is a favorite of me and my boyfriend's. It's the first movie that we watched together. But I remember watching Beauty and the Beast in the theaters when I was younger. And that opening scene with that song, it pulls you in like minutes.
Yeah.
So, I mean, honestly, like, because I think of growing up during Beauty and the Beast, Little Mermaid, Aladdin, Lion King, like that Renaissance period, the Ashman and Menken like songs for me are like pinnacle. Like, yeah,
it's superior, and the live action was pretty good as well. I enjoyed it. So
that is actually the live action Beauty and the Beast is my favorite live action
favorite. Yeah. I thought they did a good job with it. Right. Yeah. I think Jungle Book is my favorite live action that they did, but I haven't seen Lilo and Stitch yet, so leave a little room there. I think who just went?
Jim.
Jim went, and then I said a couple from Beauty and the Beast. So Morgan, you can go.
Okay. Well, since you said Jungle Book, I asked my boyfriend what his favorite songs were, and he, of course, Beauty and the Beast, and Friend Like Me. He also said Prince Ali from Aladdin, but he said I Want to Be Like You from Jungle Book.
So that's one that Kim had me put down on the list for sure. I Want to Be Like You is.
I didn't even think about that until he mentioned it, and that's just a good toe tapping song.
It sure is.
Yeah,
and I got the Bare Necessities on my list from Jungle Book as well. So those are just another soundtrack that you're kind of like, yeah, this is awesome. So I agree. Jim, what do you got? What kind of, maybe in the last couple of minutes, do some like maybe some rapid fire? What do we think? Is that all right?
Sounds good. Remember Me from Coco.
Oh,
Yes. It's a great one. Yeah. I love it. That was not on my list, but it's a great one. I have We Know the Way from Aulani.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
I have Surface Pressure from Encanto.
Me too. Yeah, that's one that Kim wanted me to put down, but it's a great one. Surface Pressure, the Family Madrigal, I really like from Encanto. The entire, I really wrote the entire Encanto soundtrack.
Encanto, Coke, and Coco are like, as far as like the modern day soundtracks, are probably my two favorite modern day.
Yeah, definitely agree. Surface Pressure is a really good song too. It has a lot of meaning to it, you know, with the strong sister and how much pressure she was under. So
yeah, it's relatable. Come on now. Nobody can say that they've never felt like her at some point in their life. She just had so much on her shoulders. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Jim, what do you got?
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Nice. I didn't even think of this one. Yeah. Little Mary Poppins. Tarzan, You'll Be in My Heart makes me cry now every time I hear that one.
Yeah.
Vultures Sing from Jungle Book. Oh yeah. Sweet. That's good.
Yeah.
I put down Just Around the River Bend from Pocahontas because again, it's a song that I like, although wasn't really into the movie. It's just, I love that song.
That's a good one.
Yeah. It evokes emotion.
Kind of on, you know, You'll Be in My Heart, the Tarzan stream. Baby Mine from Dumbo. Kind of gets me in the feels. Also, it's one of my mom's favorite movies.
So that, yeah.
So, you know, she's still with us.
Yeah. Right.
But, you know, yeah, like Dumbo and that
still,
song.
It's one of her favorites.
Yeah.
Dumbo, the remake, the live action, with Colin Farrell. Is he in it? I think so.
Isn't Dan DeVito in it?
Think so.
Yeah.
Well, I saw it on a plane going to Disney and I cried like a baby.
Oh, they did a good job.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, but it's just, you know, just ugly crying on a plane.
Yeah.
As an adult, not a good look. So.
No.
Jim, give us one of your rapid fire.
All right, I'll give you another one from Mary Poppins. Chim Chimmery.
Yes. The Mary Poppins.
I need to say Mary Poppins soundtrack.
Yeah, it's to see Mary Poppins.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to do a quick rapid fire of a few here. Got Touch the Sky from Brave. Several of the songs from Frozen that Kim wanted me to put down is Love is an Open Door. I like For the First Time in Forever. Into the Unknown from Frozen 2. Yeah. And of course, the Imperial March from Star Wars.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Go ahead, Morgan. Rattle off a couple.
I'll give you. I of course have to do Grinny Ghosts.
Right.
Mansion, because that's my favorite attraction besides Figment. I got two from Princess and the Frog. Almost There.
Yes.
I sing that to myself when I'm trying to get a project. I'm almost there, you know.
Right. Yeah. No, it's a good one.
And another obscure one from that movie played on the credits. It's a song by Neo called "Never Knew I Needed."
I like
me and my R&B feels.
Yeah. Colton likes R&B a lot.
Look that one up. It's a good song. Fireworks songs, Happily Ever After, Illuminations, like those get
Tapestry of Nations.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But Happily Ever After is like the soundtrack basically of my
and of course life, Wishes. You know, basically the fireworks soundtracks of my life.
Yeah. Feels. I hear you.
I miss Illuminations.
Yes, definitely.
Still,
I
every time.
Why it left, but I mean,
what's the one now? Harmonious? Is that the?
Yeah.
We still haven't seen Harmonious.
Yeah, the Symphony of Us.
Symphony of Us.
It's not bad.
We watched it.
Yeah.
From the last time we were there.
The music's very sad though.
Yeah.
Right? Like I've heard some of the music and I was like, wow, this is kind of
the song's good though, because I watched and it's on Disney Plus. There's the Epcot Becoming special.
Mm-hmm.
They talk about the fireworks show and they, talk with the woman that wrote it and performs a song. It's a beautiful song. And I feel like eventually, as long as they don't get rid of that, like they have the last, couple of fireworks shows since Illuminations, that will get me in the feels.
Well, okay. All right. Jim, why don't you give us a couple more to wrap it up here?
Have we touched on the Lion King at all?
Nope.
Okay. So can you feel the love tonight? Circle of Life. I mean, maybe they're overplayed, but they still do it for me. The songs.
Before I started dating my boyfriend and before we moved in together, I used to do Circle of Life as my wake up song. I mean, it's just me. It was just me in the house. Like, I didn't really matter how loudly that played. But when you're not living alone anymore, I had to switch up the song.
Yeah. Kim makes fun of me. She made fun of me yesterday actually because my wake up song. It's not a Disney song. It's just one of those days by Limp Bizkit.
Oh yeah.
Because you're not in the mood to wake up like ever for work, and it's like that song is just like just one of those days, Yeah. So she always makes fun of me for it. And then it goes off really loud and she's like, shut that off.
See, my wake up song, because I use Spotify to do the wake up song now because technology.
Right.
The soundtrack from Soul is my wake up songs now because it's loud enough to wake me up, but it's not like rattle and like startle you awake and wake up, my boyfriend next to me.
Yeah.
But yeah. I have Soul as my wake up soundtrack.
They have a guy that goes to the resort in Disneyland, the Pixar resort, and plays, I don't know how many days a week or like, what times, but he looks like the character from Soul and plays piano and sings. So that's pretty neat.
That's on my list to see. Is to see him perform
there, yeah.
Whenever I can get over to Disneyland, which hopefully.
Cool. Yeah, I've seen it in vlogs. So, and I know people like to check that out. So, oh man, well, that was a good one. That went by pretty quick tonight. I think that once you really start getting into it, there's so much Disney music, not just from their movies. And then you've got the Disney park stuff, right? That you could just make a whole discussion about songs like, like Rainy Day Parade from Magic Kingdom, like just songs that you really enjoy from there too, and not just the movies, but yeah.
Well, I found, and I ended up adding it to my favorites on Spotify. I found it's Billboard's 100 Greatest Disney Songs. And that's got a huge list. So if anybody's got Spotify, like,
and
it's Billboard's 100 Greatest Disney.
Wow, sweet. I have to check that out too.
The biggest Disney hit is "We Don't Talk About Bruno."
I mean, it's popular, but it doesn't. I get it, and I liked it in the movie, right? But it doesn't give me the emotions, the emo,
That's why I did Surface Pressure instead of "We Don't Talk."
Right. It's not like My Chemical Romance here. It doesn't evoke emotions from me. So yeah, but thank you everyone for tuning in for another episode of Disney Night Live. Thank you as always to my co-host. I've got Jim here. It says row well and live. Is that what it says?
Nice. That's what it says.
Nice. And we've got Morgan at Dream Defining Parks. Go ahead, Jim.
Ben-Hur.
From Ben-Hur. I had to go.
Nice.
See, it's like small writing for me, so I had to get like up close, and now everybody can see like my nose hairs. Sorry. So thank you to Jim and Morgan, and we'll be back next Saturday. Who knows the topic? These things are not far planned ahead, but we'll figure it out and get it together for next Saturday.
Or we'll just talk about food.
We'll just talk about food, or maybe eat food during the show and talk about food. Yeah. Something like that. But check out the latest podcast that's up and about, episode 121, which is about food and wine and stuff like that. So enjoy our outro here. We'll see everybody next Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern. Bye, y'all.